Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Wealthy and Wise Wednesdays, where I share a few words of financial wisdom to help put you back in the driver's seat of your financial future. Now, the first part of this video is going to seem like a little bit of a mini commercial because I want to talk about what makes Sneller Financial different than your everyday cookie cutter financial firm. You see, I am in financial services, but I operate much differently than most people you're going to meet in my profession. Why? Because I believe that the average American citizen has been misled and has been taken advantage of for decades by the very institutions that have promised to take care of our money. And so when I say this, I am talking about the big banks, Wall Street, the Federal Reserve, and especially the Internal Revenue Service. So I am on a crusade to educate every tax-paying American citizen about how wealth truly works versus just simply chasing rates of return. And once I can get people to understand and implement the strategies that the wealthy are already using, then I can help the average person take back control of their money from this financial matrix, from these forces who seek to take their money from them. You know, for decades, the financial matrix has conditioned us to play by their rules, and they've conditioned us that none of it matters. You see, we even believe it today that it's just a little bit of interest paid over here, just a little bit of fees paid over here, just a little bit of taxes that we pay over here. And we've gotten to the point where we don't even notice it. But over time, that adds up to tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of real dollars slipping through our fingers, lost to the matrix. Now, imagine that money not working for you, not snowballing for you, not earning compound interest for you. Imagine the lost opportunity cost of that money over time. What if we could show you how to take back control of your money from the financial matrix? And don't even get me started on the outdated methods of traditional retirement planning. With these plans, you have to lock up your money until a much later age, and then the government tells you when you can take a distribution, when you have to take a distribution, and how much you have to take. And if you don't follow their rules, you get a monetary penalty. So who's really in control here? If you're still following the conventional wisdom of accumulating your money, of accumulating your nest egg within a traditional 401k or IRA, do you realize that you have likely put yourself seventh in line to be paid on the distributions? That's right. Once you retire and begin taking distributions from your IRA or from your 401k, you may end up getting paid seventh, depending on where you live. Because the number one person or entity that's going to get paid is the federal government. Number two, how about state of Michigan income tax? Number three, if you live in a city or a local ordinance that has a local tax, like for example, I'm near Metro Detroit. So a lot of my clients either work or live in Detroit. And so you have to pay the city of Detroit an income tax. Number four, how about Medicare? Yeah, because if you're too successful, if you take too much money out of your 401k in retirement, guess what? Your Medicare premiums get jacked up. We know that Medicare is severely underfunded. It's projected to become insolvent in 6 years. So why don't we penalize the people who have done too well and have accumulated too much money to help refund that program? Number five, Social Security. Same thing as Medicare. If you make too much money or show too much income in retirement, up to 85% of your Social Security benefits can become taxable. And then number six, people like me, your investment advisor, because we get paid our fee as well. And then finally, number seven is you. You get what's left after all of the above is paid. This is madness. And so I help people to avoid this paradigm as much as possible. I teach people how to take back control of their money from the financial matrix and move them to the front of the line. You see, I educate my clients on how to build as much wealth as possible outside of the matrix and off the radar screen of the IRS for income tax purposes. How? By using the tax code. It's a matter of knowing what strategies and what accounts to utilize. I teach people how they may be able to structure their retirement plan so when they take distributions, regardless of how much it is, they don't owe any income tax. This strategy also maximizes the amount of Social Security that they get to keep and minimizes their Medicare premium. You see, the tax code is 30,000 pages long and it's extremely convoluted. But within the tax code, it details how the IRS wants us to earn our money, how they want us to save our money, and how they want us to take distributions of our money. But it also teaches us how it doesn't want us to do those things. That's why when you take distributions from a 401k or from an IRA, you could be hammered with taxes. So why? Why do we keep attempting to build our wealth within the confines of the financial matrix, where the rules and the laws are set up to benefit them first and you last? My friends, there has never been a better time to take back control of your financial future from the financial matrix and start building wealth for you, for your family, and for your legacy. If you're interested in learning how to do this, you have me on your side, and I am here to help. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please let me know your thoughts by replying or commenting below. Well, that's my rant. Thanks for listening.